Hi, I'm Callie with Lighthouse, and I'm here with Peter Hamilton of Has Offers, and we're chatting about customer acquisition online. Peter, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do for Has Offers?
So I'm the CEO of Has Offers. We're a startup. We're about 60 people here in Seattle. We're bootstrapped and profitable, so we're a little bit odd for a tech startup in that way. But what we really focus on is performance marketing. We actually build software for marketers to be able to do their own performance marketing, to manage all of the different distribution partners that they're working with, and determine how many conversions came from those partners, and then reward them based on that. So it's kind of a white labeled solution that now we've pivoted into the mobile space and mobile apps as well, and we're seeing it really climb quickly as marketers are demanding a little bit more insight into what their return on their investment is.
So we have the tablet showdown going on this evening.
Right.
Between the Surface by Microsoft and the iPad mini, who should prevail?
Ooh. I haven't played with the Surface a lot. I have seen a lot of the big gaming companies kind of shun the Surface so far, and I'm a little bit of a gamer, so I'm going to have to go with the Mini, just for my pure game playing ability.
So you'd use it for leisure, not so much for business?
I would use it for leisure. Maybe I'm a little bit, I lean to the Apple side a little bit, and my iPhone kind of runs my business for me, and my 17-inch MacBook Pro. I am a little bit of a Mac guy, but I think this would be more of a leisure product for me.
So, we're all living online now, and the event is about customer acquisition online. What are some best practices that you're practicing at Has Offers? What's been successful?
Well, in a B2B company, it's all about providing, real trust, real thought leadership, showing the client that you're someone that they want to do business with. It's not just a churn and burn customer relationship where you can sort of bait and switch them in to try your product out for $9 a month. They need to become a partner of yours. And that means that you're going to be growing their revenue, and as their revenue grows, your revenue is going to grow. And so that partner relationship really relies on, trust being sort of the central factor. So we've really focused on inbound marketing for Has Offers, so we create lots of content. We're really active on social media, especially for performance marketing associations. They're usually not extremely active in putting that content out there and being really active with their communities. So we've made a really strong effort to do so. In our email marketing campaigns, our retargeting campaigns, we're trying to loop people in to show them that we have some thought leadership, we have the content that can help them do better, whether it's tips or whether it's ideas about where the future is heading.
Great. So, specifically in B2B, it's still relatively new and the playbook's being written. What are some challenges that you face in finding these customers?
Well, I think from our experience, there's been a lot of sort of just direct customers, direct traffic, and you're like, well, who are these people? They didn't come through a keyword, they didn't click on an ad, and it's a significant portion, and I think a lot of B2B companies are dealing with something similar because they've created a customer base on their product. They've got a great product. People like the product, they share it with other people. Some of that is a trackable relationship and some of it's not. So I think, that's probably our biggest challenge is, what insight can we pull out of some of that direct traffic? One of the things that we tell our clients to do is anytime you have these partner relationships or even client relationships where they're promoting you, is to make sure you've got some mechanisms in place to track that. Obviously, our system does that, but if you get the analytics in place, at least over time, you'll start to develop a little bit more insight.
So I've heard our panelists have some interesting fun facts. I don't know if you shared any of yours yet. Are there any that you'd like to share with the camera?
Sure, I'll give you a sneak peek. I'm a trained opera singer.
You're him.
Yes. And so I have an undergraduate degree in music, and I did some postgraduate study at Salzburg College in Austria, studied German lieder as well as opera, done some singing with the Seattle Opera here in town, and things like that.
Well, Peter, thank you so much for your interview and your time. You're my first interview, and enjoy the rest of the party, and
thank you so much.
I'll see you online.